this story, we follow the navigator and his journey to celebrate the Wendelion. Wendelion is a national celebration. While both Aurorian and Calistite celebrate Wendelion, their ways of celebration is different. Aurorian praise the light while Calistite honor the dead. And what's better place to honor the dead than the Arravale, the home of Calistite? Arravale is place located at the north of Illumina and east of Azurite. While Calistites cannot fight, they can sense Eclipsite movement and plan ahead of time. Arravale's difficult terrain makes it easy to defend and hard to attack. Furthermore, Illumina and Lumopolis often send troops to help out Arravale. So how Arravale still managed to fall under the hand of Eclipsite, you might ask?
Stop posting about Among Us!
On the journey to Arravale, we have the usual trio, Navigator, Vice, Carleen. But this time, Vice and Carleen also brought someone else with them. Vice brought Neroxel and Tweety, which comes from the Courier Union. They want to rebuild the Arravale post, so that letter meant to send to and send from Arravale will finally return to where they belong. But since by law, they cannot rebuild the post without permission from Calistite, they cannot do it, until of course the appearance of Navigator, the last Calistite. Neroxel asked Navigator to sign some official letter so they can begin rebuilding the post, which of course Navigator agreed. Carleen on the other hand, brought Wayne Pittman, a judge from Lumopolis. Wayne suspected Eclipsite will launch a similar size attack to Arravale just like Dunefire Strike, so he came along to investigate. After the team arrived at Arravale, the team first arrived at the burial ground of Calistite. We learned that the grave has the marking of the Lens from Umbraden, which is apparently one of the most famous guilds in the world. It seems that the Lens buried the Calistite. Lens from Umbraden is very likely to be featured in the next event because Letter from the Skies event ends with Navigator sending a letter to thank the Lens Guild. So let's just wait and see what Lens is about. After that, the Courier Union team went ahead to start the post rebuilding, while the rest will wipe off the Eclipsite in Arravale. Suddenly, an eclipse happens. The team found themselves trapped inside a weird barrier of dark flow. This apparently severely weakened Navigator's psychic power, rendering him pretty much useless. This seems to be caused by a weird Eclipsite that appears out of painting, Miran Gautier. Gautier, you might be familiar with this surname. Yes, he shares the same family name with Beryl. It is not mentioned anywhere, but it is speculated Miran is someone very close to Beryl, maybe even her brother. Wayne recognized this name, as he is the one responsible for investigation of the insurgents of the House of Gautier and Pyrrhus. 12 years ago, Caroline Pyrrhus was found to be kidnapping children from the Gautier family to experiment on the crystal power. Because of that, many civilians were injured or murdered. Hence, Lumopolis started to banish both the Gautier and Pyrrhus family to lower Lumopolis, stripping their noble title. Miran Gautier were fueled with revenge, and he turned to an Eclipsite by the help of outside forces and started his revenge against Lumopolis and the Pyrrhus family. Miran started turning people from Pyrrhus to Eclipsite. Thus Lumopolis concluded that both families are working together to revolt against Lumopolis. Paloma is also from the Pyrrhus family. She was able to escape during this incident, but her parent was not so lucky. Back to the team. Since Navigator cannot use his psychic power, Miran has the upper hand on the battle. Of course, until Paloma break the barrier from the outside, freeing the team and injuring Miran at the same time. Paloma came here to kill Miran. Miran escape underground and begin to start eating Eclipsite to regain dark flow, growing even stronger than before. After the team and Paloma followed Miran underground, they are trapped inside his barrier once more. Since Miran is fully prepared this time, Paloma couldn't defeat Miran this time. Suddenly, by the power of the main protagonist and friendship, Navigator was able to break the barrier with his psychic power due to plot armor, and Miran escaped because he knows you don't fight a main protagonist that just abused his plot armor. With the fight ended, the story continues with Courier Union finished rebuilding the post. With Navigator signing on the letter of verification, Aravale Post is alive once more, with multiple couriers sending letters from all over the world to Aravale. Did you guys enjoyed the video? Let me know in the comments. If this video reach 50 likes, I will make one for the next event as well. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe if you want more video from Alchemy Stars. Peace.